Hello tubers, Mescal here. It's been a long time since I've made a video about hydrogen, and basically it gets to the point where if I'm not inspired, I don't do anything. And here's something I want to show you. This is a pretty simple little arrangement here. What we've got there is a tiny cell which I've shown you before, but I don't think you've ever seen it working. But it's underneath the sand, so I'll just turn it on there for you. You can see that it seems to coalesce the bubbles. I don't get tiny bubbles anywhere at all. But here's the weird part. You know what hydroxy sounds like when it goes, it gets lit? No snap, crackle, pop whatsoever. It just goes fluff, like clean hydrogen without oxygen. So where's the oxygen gone? It's just water, electrolyte and sand. And I'm working on another cell here. This one got put together over the last 2 days. I've used a silicon moulding type of product, RTV2 type silicon rubber. It's a 2-part set thing, and that I had wax in there before, but the wax shrunk away from the walls and it started to leak slowly. So I've got a feeling that that's not going to leak like the last one did. That little bit of black stuff there has appeared overnight. I'm sure that's just a bit of dirt. But yeah, there's the cell with PETG as a spacer, which was printed and then jammed in the bottom there. There's 4 pieces. Can I show you that? Of green stuff in there. That's PETG printer filament, and that has a negative static charge. The reason for choosing negative static charge spaces is because it'll attract the hydrogen towards it, and it'll start some sort of acceleration process where the static charge of the plastic will pull the hydrogen towards it, and the hydrogen being so small, the particles or protons of will end up impacting on the PETG and creating like a little atom smashing loop where the protons are being accelerated towards it. That's something that's been noted with HHO cells, and they've got a much larger gap. And if you use materials like hard vulcanized rubber, you will get that effect. It's also got a sleeve of this stuff. It's a glue line heat shrink, dual wall, so there's 2 layers and a glue in between, and the glue is exudes out when you heat it. You can see it's smushed over onto the top, onto the outer tube there. And I've done a few experiments with it as insulation standoffs, and it holds up really well. So I'm going back to things that hold up well. I think I'll do this one as well in the cover the outside so that there's no leakage. It's more like a dry cell. There's no current leakage on the outside. So yeah, there's my update. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like the content, and yeah, if you can explain why that doesn't go bang, I'm all ears.